Hey everyone, and welcome to your trades of the day. Hope you're doing splendid. So I figured I would get this one to you earlier rather than later with some updates and with some intel. So let me pull up this list for some trades of the day. Perfect. I thought I had, yep, okay, got two or three else written down in here. So MDGL, this is going to be one that I suggest you could certainly keep your eyes on. So MDGL, pharmaceuticals, gonna be watching this one. What I'm hoping for is for the majority of the day, this to trade sideways and then break out. Of course, if it does not do that, then maybe sometime later tomorrow we buy the dip. But I would keep your eyes on this little beast. I really like that inside day candle. So this will be one of our trade setups, and then we'll review some of our other previous trade setups. My computer's running a little slower today. I've been putting it through work recently. All right, so swing trades, current month. Let me get that pulled up here. Like I said, we're going to be going through some of these as well. So today is the 16th, 2018, MDGL, and I'm going to throw that over here. Put that there, and this is 131.12 with a stop at 117.11. There we go. And again, not a lot of shares, kind of expensive stock, but it's good based on a retest gap, and it is open. So there we go on MDGL. Again, I just like that curvature, like the little pop. Things look good. Bristol Myers Squibb did fill yesterday, barely. Those 170 at 178, those call options, and then popped a little bit towards the end. So liking that. Post market, not a whole lot happening on BMY right now, but just keeping our eyes peeled for something exciting. So realistically, lose small, win big. But that is active at $1.78. Let's hop over here to VRX, which I think we're going to leave VRX open. Here's VRX right now. It was up 3.6% yesterday. We'll leave it open for a little bit longer. I like the trend. It would be a dip buying opportunity, but if it doesn't fill soon, or I guess we could keep it open for a while, but at some point, going to end up canceling that trade because it looks like it just kind of left the station without us. Philip Morris, we got 2 cents away from getting stopped out yesterday. So the option trade down to 252. So we will keep an eye on it. It's up very small post pre-market, but hopefully it runs today, but more than likely we're going to get stopped out pretty soon. ACAD, so that trade for you guys still open at 18.20. So let me get that loaded and pulled up here. So there's the retest. Low of the day yesterday was 18.44. So that's still open and looking for this one to hopefully just kind of slowly pop out of here. AAOI on the daily charts closed up a little bit on the day, kind of near closer to break even. But I like the candle. Trend looks good. Hopefully this gap continues to fill. Hopefully the volume takes over and Applied Optoelectronics slowly plays out. Okay, pull over here. So EXAS, so everything else is out. EXAS, Exact Sciences. This one did retest nicely. So, it's down. It was down 2.4% to close. So just looking for this to potentially bounce, give this one a day or two to really put in a pivot, and then I'll increase the stop. I really wanted to exit on Monday. Thought about it intensely, just didn't plan it in advance. Trying to do our best to hold through some of this stuff. It just didn't move quite as well as I wanted it to, but sometimes those things happen. So anyway, EXS, we'll see how we play out on that one. Square, we can cancel Square, because it really did actually retest yesterday. Most of the market pulled back. This one pulled back, nice lower shadow, but if it breaks below that low of that shadow, it probably will go a little bit lower. So this exact setup we can cancel. Now, of course, if you're still in shares of Square long, that's absolutely fine, but I would get that one canceled. And again, just look for something else. So AAOI, reviewed, Philip Morris, ACAD, VRY, BMY, here's WEED. And this one pull this one up. So this is just going to take a second to load. I do not believe we got triggered into this one. Nope. So inside day candle, good volume, keeping a real close eye on Canopy Growth Corporation just to see what it can do. And here's Western Digital, WDC. And this is the last one for the day. So we can look to set up another option trade on this one with a breakout. So it had a pretty decent gap. Let me just get this image for you, and then I won't give you the chart. But it's going to be the 8250 calls. There we go. June 15th. So it had a good gap and go, upper shadow, lower shadow, kind of back to back, fighting for power. The bulls and the bears, and it looks like the bulls are going to take over. We shall see, though. Stop is pretty loose, so $3.50 by $1.50 is $2 worth of risk on the option. So it's going to be an option trade. I think it's a really great trade, actually, based on the gap and go. And it's open because it is not triggered yet. So we'll throw that in there. And again, we can keep this open for a day or two. That's totally fine. I just think that to stop limit, or once you get this, if it's breaking higher, just do a limit buy. But I like the volume, I like the move, I like the rotation. Also kind of watching this one for a day trade. So we'll see how it plays out. All right, team, that's it for me. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, thoughts, maybe if you have a request or two that you want me to review, just let me know how I can help, how I can enrich your life, and I'll be happy to do that. Thanks so much for everything. You guys rock. Until next time, love life, live off, and trade it. Bye.